everyone. Today I'm excited to talk about Google Performance Max campaign, and the results that we got is gonna ultimately shock you, right? So local Google local campaign versus Google Performance Max campaign. So we did a test for one of our clients in the franchise industry. They have about 100 plus locations nationwide, and we were used to running just a Google local campaign because those helped us to optimize conversions, right? So we're able to see who's visiting a location, or how many people actually visiting a location after seeing an ad. And more recently, Google made Google Performance Max campaign more accessible to more advertisers and came with a lot of great promises of what it could do and how it will ultimately um, be the replacement for the Google local campaign. So we want to see for ourselves how effective it's going to be. So we did an A/B test, right? So we want to test the Google local campaign versus the Google Performance Max campaign, right? And once again, remember the optimization was which one of these campaigns would get us the most store visits, location visits for our client. So before we jump into results, and you can probably see it on the screen, but before we jump into how we got here, let's talk a little bit more about, those who don't know, what Google Performance Max campaign is. So Google Performance Max campaign is a new goal-based advertising campaign that allow advertisers to set up an automated campaign that intelligently target audiences based on their intent and behavior. All right. Google Performance Ads takes advantage of real-time Google machine learning algorithms, automation, and proprietary data to bid smartly. It optimizes the ad budget itself, and it target people that it believes and it knows will be interested in what is showing them, right? So with Google Performance Max campaign, it's really about what I would say, a few things, right? It's really about manual versus automation, human versus machine learning, right? So with Google Performance Max Campaign, it's all about AI, right? It's really utilizing artificial intelligence to determine that this ads need to show this image and this headline with this text to this audience, right? You know exactly what that person wants to see in the way they want to see it, the text to use. Should it be all bolded? Should it be just a video versus an image? So it really takes all these things into consideration and create the best outcome to put that ad in front of the right people, right? So let's talk about the manual versus automation piece of it first. So Google local campaign was all about manual. You have to pick who you want to target, what images you want to show them, the headline you want to show them, and so on. With the Google Performance Max, you're saying, hey, here's everything I have. Even here's my website, right? Go out and find the best combination of our ad campaign or ad assets, I'll say. Find the best combination of our ad assets that's going to actually put it in front of the right people to get them to do what you want, right? So whether it's these are the people who's going to actually going to see your ad and actually visit your store after seeing the ad, right? So that's the beauty of the Google Performance Max campaign, that we really love. So we did a test, and I'll go through the test real quick so you can see here. So it's 30 days. We decided let's spend $50 per day on each campaign, right? So we have the Google Performance Max campaign, and then we have the Google Local campaign, right? At the end of that was at 30 days, 20 days that we ran the campaign for. At the end of the campaign period, both ads spent exact amount, right? We're spending, which was like about $1,000 each, and we both ads were putting $50 per day on both ads, right? Both ads actually received the same amount of website clicks. So the Google Performance Max received 2321 website clicks. Website the local campaign 2318, right? Just a few off. But this is the big thing I want you to look at. Remember, we were optimizing for local visits. So we wanted more people to visit the location within that time period. As you can see, the Google Performance Max, we got almost 6,000 local visits versus the regular local campaign only got almost 2,000, right? So it's like almost three times uh, the results, right? Impressions also have a bigger increase in impressions versus local campaign, and our conversion rate was 16% versus 5%. Like that is a huge difference when it comes to optimizing for a very specific objective, which was location visits. So when we saw this, it's like wow. So we actually paused the local campaign. Matter of fact, I'm going to delete it. Now we paused the campaign and we took that extra $50 from the local campaign and now put it into the Google Performance Max campaign. Because as you see, it received almost three times the amount of results for what we want to convert. So remember, we weren't optimizing for impressions, we weren't optimizing for website clicks, we were optimizing for location visits, and that's what I got. I'm pretty sure if I was optimizing for website clicks, I would have gotten probably 10 times more website clicks versus the local campaign. But our goal was to get people inside the door of those local franchises, and exactly what it did. So if you haven't tried it as yet, go ahead, test out the Google Performance Max campaign. It will blow you away based on the results that we've seen here. So that's it for today. Once again, I'm Andre K. I'm the CEO of Sociallybuzz. I always like to share these really cool findings that our team finds for our clients and share it with everyone else, so you guys could also use it, test it out, and try these things. And if you want to learn more about who we are, definitely visit sociallybuzz.com. You can find everything. We have a ton of resources on our website that you can check out. Or if you just want to jump on a free consultation to tell us what you're doing with your marketing and how we can help you, or just give you some tips and tricks that you could probably do yourself, or you could share with your own marketing team, we'll be more than happy to do that. And you can do that on sociallybuzz.com anytime, right? So good chatting and see you next time.